guys, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm so sorry I'm not here to do our family meeting and hear all about your weekend. I hope it was great though. I hope everyone is still safe and healthy and happy. I will be back first thing tomorrow morning. So let's get started with today's lesson though. This week we're focusing on connections between steps. Connections between steps. So let's think back to our tea that we did on Friday. How did we make our tea? Trying to think what my very first step was. I know what my first step was. No, you don't need to write this down. You can just listen with me, okay? Because I'm going to write a lot right now. Okay, my first step was to get a mug. And I wrote mug on purpose because a mug is a special kind of cup that holds hot liquid. So I definitely wanted to get a mug. I didn't want to say get a glass. Get a mug and fill it with water. That's the first thing I did. The second step that I had was I put the mug in the microwave. Put the mug in the microwave, and I put it in there for 2 minutes. The next thing that I did was I added my tea bag. And I let it set for a little while. But there's a special word for letting a tea bag set, and when that is happening, it is called steep. And let it steep for a few minutes. The longer that the tea bag stays in the water, the stronger the tea will be. So we call tea can be weak or it can be strong. So if you like your tea to be light in color, that's called weak. If you want it to be dark in color, that's called strong. Okay. My next step, I had to remove the tea bag. So I put carefully remove the tea bag. And I put carefully for 2 reasons. The first reason is that water's hot. And the second reason is you're going to be dripping water everywhere. So you don't want to drip it on any of Mom or Dad's really great furniture. You want to make sure you're in a great, safe place with stuff that can actually get wet in case you drip some water on the countertop. Our fifth step, and my favorite step, was to add something sweet. Now, I put add something sweet because you guys know I added honey to mine. But some of you I saw add sugar. And then I saw Jeanette added syrup. So let's put add something sweet. And then our last step, the very last step, was to stir and enjoy. So as we think about this, I want to draw these steps out. So I had 6 steps. The first step was to get a mug and fill it with water. So this is first. My next step was to put that mug into the microwave. And I put it in there for 2 minutes. So I can even write 2 minutes up there if I wanted to. After that, you get the mug out. And you add your tea bag. So after that, so first we put our water into our mug. Next we put the mug in the microwave for 2 minutes. After that, we add our tea bag. What's another word that I could use? First, next, after that. Oh, I know. Then. then tells me another step is coming. Then my fourth step was to carefully remove the tea bag. So I'm going to take the tea bag out. And remember, it's going to drip, so we want to be really careful because it's going to make a little tiny puddle someplace, okay? So first, we're at our water. Next, we heat it in the microwave for 2 minutes. After that, we put in our tea bag. Next, we carefully take out our tea bag. Remember, we don't want to drip anywhere. So first, next, after that, then. This next step we said was optional. So you can say if you want. This is an if you want step because not everybody likes sweet tea. But I do. So I had my mug and I had a big container of honey. And I put the honey into my mug. And then my last step was to get my mug and a spoon and I want to stir and then enjoy. So we're going to stir it and we're going to enjoy it. Okay? So what I've done here is I put down my 6 steps of how to make tea. But I used connecting words. I used words like first, next, after that, then, if you want, and last. This is what you're going to do today. Down below, you'll see a video about how to make a wind vane. As they're showing the steps, they're going to be writing the step-by-step directions as well in the video. Then we're going to open up in our reading books, and we're opening to page 66. On page 66, you can see there are 3 steps. We have to figure out the order of these steps. This says, watch as the sun melts the ice. Fill a glass with ice cubes, and set the glass in a warm, sunny area. I wonder which step would happen first. That is your job. You're going to come over to page 67, and we're going to fill in those steps. So we see the first step is going to be fill a glass with ice cubes. You need to figure out what step comes next and what step was last. So look at the steps that were shown on page 66 and decide which was first, which we said was fill a glass with ice cubes. So what comes next? Watch as the sun melts the ice, or set the glass in a warm, sunny area. When we do connections like this, we look at words like there's a step in the process. Oops, I'm showing you the answer. We talk about the order. We might say first, next, then, and last. Your final task today, after you complete your graphic organizer up here, is to create your own connections of steps. So think of a process that you do quite often. I don't know, it could be tying your shoe. It could be making a bowl of cereal, whatever you eat for breakfast. It could be how to brush your teeth. Whatever process you want to tell me about, I want you to do exactly what I did. And I want you to write down those steps and then draw those steps along with some connecting words. So again, write down the order of how to do whatever it is you're going to teach me. You need to teach me how to do something. And then draw what you're teaching me and use these connecting words like first, next, after that, then. You can say if you want to. And last or finally would be another good ending word. Okay, that is our task for today. We normally at 10 o'clock would do our social studies. We're going to continue with that. I want you doing your social studies at 10 o'clock. So for those of you that are saying, social studies, how do I get to that, Miss Dixon? You're going to go to the language arts page and you're going to click on the picture of the kids that are working by themselves. Okay? Then normally at 10 o'clock to 10:30, we do our SIPs. We're not going to do our SIPs today because I have to be there to show you what sounds for you to read, and I'm not going to be here to show that to you today. So instead, we're going to do a little flip, and today you're going to be doing your iReady reading. So that is from 10 o'clock to 10:30, you'll be doing your iReady reading, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. You'll see my face again at math time, and you will definitely see my face tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day, guys. Mwah.